Hi friends, welcome to AutoWings Greater Noida, a multi-brand automobile workshops training center, wherein, while serving a large number of esteemed customers for about 15 years, we always laid great stress on do it yourself, just to ensure you do not get stuck due to some routine problems that arise on highways or when help in such cases is not handy. This small video is one such attempt by AutoWings Archives in this direction. As you all know, Corona has halted the pace of our life. The noise on the roads have suddenly stopped. Things seems to be standstill. Most of the cars remains parked and gather dust as they are not being used and there is no one to clean them due to lockdown. And yet, let us not forget that our car still remains the only means to take us from one place to other when we might need to move. And just imagine if it fails to move. Therefore, there is a great need for minimum essential care at regular intervals and maintenance so that when we need to move the car, it does not fail. In today's DIY video, we shall cover some of the most critical areas that you can attend yourself to ensure that your car remains healthy and roadworthy at all times. First and foremost, do not worry about the dust on the car. You only need to clean the windscreen and the rear screen. Window glasses also need to be cleaned for side vision, and also if you need to pull them down, the accumulated abrasive dust will damage the glasses due to friction. In most places, there are hired helps who carry out cleaning of 6 to 7 or even more cars in the morning. Have you ever seen them cleaning the car with just one bucket of water, one or maximum two pieces of cloth, which are squeezed in the same bucket to clean the entire car body, glasses and the tires too, resulting in the windscreen gradually getting damaged with very tiny dust particle abrasions that affect your night vision by refraction. And now let us start the weekly checks. Open the bonnet. Do not get unnecessary upset after seeing the top cover plate over the engine, as most cars have fitted with these cover plates just for aesthetic look of the engine and perhaps also to prevent an enthusiast to do things himself. A clean air filter is the lifeline of the car. Open the air filter assembly. Remove the air filter. Clean it by blowing with air or tapping on the ground and place it back in assembly and close the locks. Check all 5 tires for correct tire pressure. Cars that have been stationary for long periods develop flat spots on tires, throwing the tire's balance to winds. Drive the car once every 3 to 4 days. And in case it is not possible, use 4 jacks or blocks to raise the car so that the car does not rest on the wheels. Please ensure all tires have the dust cap on the nozzles. To check the battery, both the battery terminals should be clean and free from any deposits. In case of acid deposits, which generally occur when battery gets old, clean the same with water. Once they are clean and dry, apply little grease or Vaseline, whichever is available, on the terminals. Ensure that the acid deposits does not fall on any metal part or on the wiring, etc. If so, that can also be washed with plain water. We should also understand the most batteries these days are maintenance free. That means you don't have to add water in the batteries. Also check for brake oil and clutch oil levels in master cylinder reservoir. Clutch oil only in case the car is hydraulically operated. To check for the coolant, open the radiator cap in cold engine and check that the coolant level is full. The coolant level also be checked in the coolant reservoir bottle. It should not fall below the minimum mark. Fill it up if required, either by distilled water or with ready-to-use coolant easily available in the market. Also check for the radiator cap for any damage to the sealing rubber. Close the cap fully by pressing a bit using your palm. There are some more points now. Level of engine oil, which can be checked by removing the dipstick and checking the oil level. It should not fall below the mark. If it is below the mark, you can fill it up yourself. Check the power steering oil, which have hydraulic power steering. In most cars today, the power steering is electronic and it does not require any maintenance. Also check for belts. They should not have any signs of fraying or cracks. Also check the belts for free play. Check petrol pipes, vacuum pipes and coolant hoses for any swelling, fraying, cracks or leak. Check radiator and AC fans. Fan should be freely moving. With AC, the fan operates simultaneously. The radiator fan operates only after a minimum temperature has reached and stops when the temperature reduces. In other words, radiator fan turns off and on depending on the temperature of the coolant. To check for the fuse box, open the fuse box cover. Clean the fuse box with a brush just to remove the dust. Check spare fuses, are they available, and also with correct amperage. The relays are either square or rectangular in shape. These must be taken out at least once in 6 months to ensure that the connector strips are free from any carbon or rust deposits. This is critical as in many cases the radiator fan failure is because of the relay not giving proper connection due to carbon or rust deposits. You should be able to identify and mark relays and fuses for radiator fan and air condition. Please check all the lights and electrical controls for their correct functioning.
Check if the car has telltale marks of rats, foot marks or their droppings. Rats can cause very expensive damage. The worst is when the rats find their way inside the dashboard through openings left while fitting CNG or routing external wiring for some other add-on application. The rats also find their way in when the cleaner leaves all the doors open and spends some time in talking with fellow cleaner. Once in, the rats hide into the AC compartment and perish there as they cannot come out. To clean the car from rats is a very painful and extensive work involving opening of the front dashboard in many cases. Make small 2 pouches of about 6 naphthalene balls each and tie the pouches in safe place in engine compartment to get rid of rats. Cars fitted with CNG require special care and procedures which we shall cover in our next video. Check the health of the wipers. The wiper blade should not be frayed. Lift the wipers and operate them for checking free movement. Check water in water reservoir and fill up with RO water, adding some shampoo or glass cleaner liquid.
Open the door and clean the rubber lining. This lining seals the door from rainwater or dust. In prolonged closed condition, These tends to sag and undo the sealing. All doors have small holes underneath. Check these holes are open. Oil the door hinges and apply little grease on the stopper plate. In clear summer days, do not forget to leave one of the window glasses open by just about quarter of a centimeter
to allow hot and expanding air to go out.
Do not use the handbrake when the car is not in use, as the brake lining may get stuck to wheel drums. Use gear in such cases, or use brakes to stop the movement of the car in case there is some slope.
Stuck petrol lid can put one in difficult situation. Ensure free movement by putting few drops of oil on hinges and locking lever.
Start the car, check all the lights on the dashboard go off and move the car to give it the run.
Check all controls to ensure everything is okay. Always carry some essential tools and accessories in the car.
Jack handle, wheel spanner, screwdriver and plier, puncture kit for tubeless tires, air pressure gauge, electrical wire, first aid kit, tow chain or a nylon rope, a torch, a water bottle, a tape and also a hammer, which should be handy in your door glove compartment, a small fire extinguisher, a WD-40 spray can for lubrication, etc. These are easily available in the market or you can purchase online. If you do these regular checks once in a week or 10 days, the chances are your car will never fail and you will not have any problem. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.